Feels like a minefield for a male presenter, so I'm going to let you do the jokes on this one.
So the band leader of Pussy Riot has fled Moscow disguised as a food courier.
Fled?
Fled, thank you. Sorry.
Maybe it's because you were thinking of pussies with fleas. I don't know.
Probably. I was just trying...
She's de-fleed Moscow.
She's very itchy, but she's got the collar on now. She'll be fine. So Pussy Riot obviously was a band that shot to fame after doing an anti-Putin protest in 2012 in the Cathedral. Then a year later, this woman who has escaped, Maria Olekina, I think it's pronounced, she was effectively under house arrest. Yeah. And she was going to be sent away to spend 21 days in a penal colony. Yeah. But she somehow... I mean, this is really exciting because you've got to bear in mind she's a musician. Yeah. So that's what she does.
What do you mean, like a bit dim? Is that what you're suggesting?
No, I'm not saying she's dim. I was saying that she's not like
she can't help bursting into tunes.
Moments
of stress. As she's trying to sneak away, she starts singing a song.
What shall we do with the girl like me? There's been some extraordinarily high-profile cases of musicians making a very good fist of escaping tyrannical regimes, as I hinted with that little burst of sound.
But she's been helped with an Icelandic artist. Yes. So it's kind of like the artistic community are having to take their hand at sort of getting documents, driving people to borders.
But she's pretending to be like a Deliveroo driver or something. Is that what she's come out as?
Well, a food courier. So she sort of swapped the uniform of the food courier. But this is also the same mechanism by how her girlfriend escaped, also dressed as a delivery driver. And so I can't help thinking there's a lot of naked Russian delivery drivers sort of going, it happened again.
That's the way out. Maybe that's the way to rescue people from Russia.
Are you a fan of Pussy Riot? Are you familiar with their work?
Overly familiar with their work. I know their controversy more than I know their music.
I actually had a look at a couple of videos on YouTube. They are musically indifferent, I would say, but the videos are quite interesting. There's one which seems it was based in Trump's America, and it was called Making America Great Again or something, but it was satirical. It seemed to be protesting against the exploitation of the sexual aspects of young women, such as those who are in Pussy Riot. And this exploitation was depicted quite visually, quite graphically in the course of the video.
Oh, my word.
I couldn't help feeling was a little bit cake and eating it, but there we are. You know, there's, I suppose you've got to make a living as well as making all these
You've got to be careful looking that up. I mean, thankfully, this is not the Houses of Parliament, so you're okay if you're caught looking
Well, it's on YouTube, so which is usually fairly safe. It's been vetted. It's like 4 million hits. They're doing quite well. But I suppose if they get them all out, then they will reform in, I don't know, like Brussels, maybe.
Well, they're actually going on tour.
Oh, are they?
Well,
yeah, they're going to go on tour. And they're going to, beginning on May the 12th in Berlin, and they're going to do this tour to raise money for
them.
They cover their costs, but then the people in Ukraine as well.
These food delivery vans don't pay for themselves.